Hi guys, welcome back to Melissa Loves Orchids. Today's video is going to be a haul, and it's also going to be I'm going to show you a few tools that hopefully is going to make watering and fertilizing a little easier. So stay tuned for that, and let's see what I got. So I went this weekend to the Orchid circus, and I think there were 12 vendors there. It was a really nice event, really big tents, breezy, not too hot. Nice event. A lot of people that I knew were there, new people that I met were there. It was a lot of fun. I took it easy because, like I always say, show season is starting, so we don't want to go crazy. But I do want to show you some really beautiful orchids that I got. So let's start with one of my weirdest. This one I got from Lady Vanda. So yes, as you might have guessed, I said it already. I said it at the Redlands that Curlsmith had one, and a bunch of my friends have this. And I know I said I wasn't gonna do another bubble film until mine did well, but my friend Laz made me feel a whole lot better because he said the one that I had was a difficult one. So let me show you what I'm talking about, because you need context. This is the bubble film in question. Take a look. So this is Bubblefilum gravulens from a really good grower, my friend Josh at the Orchid Den. But I don't think I was ready for this. This is what keeps on happening. It grows a new leaf. Oh, how nice. And then after a little bit, this happens. The whole thing turns yellow and it falls. So at first I had this in a plastic pot, and I thought, oh no, I'm overwatering. Let me move her over. I'm overwatering. I need to change this. So then I put her on a mount, and I thought it was perfect because I can't overwater. I put a little bit of moss, as was advised for me to do. Put a little bit of moss so I can retain some moisture because they don't like to be bone dry. Okay, and a zip tie. But I still can't keep this plant happy. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't see any signs of bugs or any other markings except new leaf. And the new leaf seems perfect. Okay, now if you look at the second one that came out, can you see? It looks like it's starting to yellow a little bit. Then the one before that, and the one before that. And then here are the little empty bulbs, because after that, guess what happens? It turns yellow and it falls. So I said I wasn't going to get another bubble film until this one does well. But Laz told me, he said, those are very difficult. So then all of a sudden, I feel like that gave me permission to try again with one that I wanted. So, hence the Medusae. Look at the Medusae. It's small. It's not big. It's in a plastic pot. And Miss Lady Vanda, I got it from Lady Vanda. And Miss Lady Vanda told me, oh gosh, now it's stuck. She told me, keep it in there. Needs moisture. And I told her, if you see the video, you could see how she told me 2 or 3 times a week. When you see that this is dry, put your finger. So it's dry already. But she said if I take out the plastic, it's gonna dry out too quickly, and they're not gonna like that. So I'm gonna listen to what she said. I'm gonna keep her like this, double pot, because for some reason I can't see a green plastic pot and smile. I need this. I need terracotta. I need holy pot. I need, wait till you see what I gotta show you. So, oh, by the way, I want you guys to vote. What's your favorite? I always want to know what you guys think. What's your favorite? So this is the weirdest one I got. You have a good view to see that all the leaves are perfection. This was grown by Lady Vanda, Serena. So If it starts looking bad, it's all my fault. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna listen to all the care tips that she gave me, and leave it like this. Not as much lights as the, lesser light than the cats and the vandas and all that. So I'm gonna keep her here in the patio, and I'm going to I feel like right now I need to water. And so my little watering issue that I have, hopefully, I see the bulbs are wrinkled. See? I don't know. Please do well. Please survive. You're very pretty. So Bobophylla medusae. Crossing my fingers. Let's see how that goes. Now, the next one is from one of my favorites. Favorite. Vicky, Miss Vicky. I love how Miss Vicky has such a wide range of cats. And every time it's something different. So it's exciting every time. It's not like, okay, Vicky, and then you'll see the same things. No. Every time something different. I actually love that. New inventory all the time. Look at this beautiful bloom. And a lot of fragrance. So this one, I don't know what it is that made me fall in love with her, because normally it has to be pink and yellow, orange, those colors. But the pink and white, and I don't know, for some reason I'm leaning towards ceruleas and light pinks now, and violet, and I don't know what's going on. So it's funny how a subscriber commented, I think she did like a little LOL, it's funny how your tastes are changing, you're leaning towards this and that. It's true. You can totally like something, and then all of a sudden be like, the next month or so, be like, I'm totally into yellows, or I'm totally into, I still like what I like, but then you get into different ones. So I am right now, I don't know, this soft, one of my top wish list ones that I want to find, and I know who has it. Ecuagenera has it. It's the Maxima. I was gonna say Maxillaria. No, not the coconut orchid, but the Maxima Cerulean cultivar Hector. Beautiful. So that's gonna be next on my list. Whatever's the next show, I'm gonna be looking out for that. If not, I may have to order that one from Ecuagenera, or see who else has it. But I bumped into it at the Redlands and I left it. I don't know why, but when you do that, you're gonna think about that plant. So unfortunately, I didn't grab it when I had it in front of me. So let's see if I find it. So anyways, this one, kind of the colors reminded me of that soft. Look at the veining. Look at the veining. Look how beautiful. I love it. So I'm thinking, when I take her out of here, and I don't have any signal that it's okay to take her out of here, I don't. And I'm gonna have to hold my horses, because I have damaged some cats by repotting them when it's not time. So I'm gonna have to, and Serena told me in the video, she's like, keep her in here, put the decorative pot so you could, so it's visually pleasing, and don't rip her out of her situation before it's time. And she's so right. And I don't know why I have such a problem with that. A lot of people that I know are very, they follow that, and they don't have a problem with letting them sit however they came, and then potting them when it's the right time. I don't know why I have a problem. I will have to figure that out, but I have to do what's best for the plant, and I'm gonna leave her there. All right, next up, she doesn't have a bloom, but I'm gonna save the other bloom for last. But this is my favorite that I got yesterday. It was yesterday. And I know you're probably thinking, she doesn't look like much. Yes, she does. This is a Maxima. No, it's a Maxima cross. So this is a cross that has Maxima variety Cerulea, but it's not Hector. Robert Johnson, cross with Violacea Cerulea Popa Chubby. It's a very interesting name. We got a long laugh from this name. And I believe Laz got the same plant. So let's see. I know he's a better grower, more experienced than I am by far. I think pretty much everyone in our group is. better grower than me by far because of just the experience and the time doing this. But I don't care. I'm up for a challenge. I'm excited. I literally have new root tips. Yes, she came in this. By the way, I didn't tell you, this came from Judelli. So I got one from Vicky, the bubble film from Lady Vanda, and from Judelli's, these beautiful plant. I think she's selling these for $50, or 50 or 55 or 60, something like that. But pretty big size plant, and I'm all about Maximas right now. Yes, I already have a couple, or 3. This might be 4. I'm not sure. Who cares? I love them. I love them. Look at that. I can't wait to take her out of here, clean her up. She's only in lava rock, so she's not gonna be doing that much different than just kind of like a out and in, out and in. So I think that maybe this is a good situation for her. So I'm excited, very excited. I think this is my favorite purchase. You know how sometimes you buy one thing and you're like, okay, that's it, I'm satisfied. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. So that's this, I think. I think, because now I'm looking at this, and this is gorgeous. I just saw her and I said, this is gorgeous. So guess what? I have this, but the bloom is different, so it doesn't count. Cattleya pacavia. I have her from Kroll Smith. This one came from Camila's garden. Close up look at those blooms. Can you see? And I'm expecting you all to answer. Yes, we can see. She's gorgeous. Look at the labellum. I hear you all now. Look at the labellum. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just too much beauty. It's just too much beauty. And heavily, these two are competing right now. They're very happy to be in my space over here, and they're competing, and it's warm out. By the way, it's fall in Miami, and it's about 88 degrees. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's okay. It's better than putting all the plants inside when it got cold for those 2 days. We had 2 days of winter. But these two are really, really, really so heavily scented right now. I love it. And I have some blooms to show you, because I always like that mixtape kind of video where you have a little bit of everything. Because if you have somebody who likes hauls, boom. If you have someone who likes tips, boom, because tips are coming. If you have someone who likes blooms, there you go. They're coming too. So anyways, that is the pacavia. And I have the perfect situation for her. So take a look at this work of art. This was made by none other than Roxy at Orchids 365. I love, love, love it. I love it because, you know, I'm a cone person, so I'm already thinking I could get another one and I could put like little baby cats all around. Oh my God. I could go get seedlings and put, I don't even need to go anywhere. I have a tray over there full of seedlings. When they get a little bigger, get another tray, put them all here. Could you imagine the kind of cone that I can create? I want to rival Nelson's Annabelle cone. I don't think I can, but I can get close. What do you think? And there's another thing from Roxy, but I already put my orchid in it, so you're gonna have to see it over there. But I love it, I love it, I love it. It even has the holes. So I'm gonna hang her, and I'm gonna put this beautiful pacavia in here. For now, I'm gonna put it just like this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Hanging from the orchid pergola. Doesn't that say Melissa loves orchids? I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, moving on. Thank you, Roxy. I love it. I can't say enough about it. I love it. I love all your stuff. So, tip time, tip time. Couple tips for you before we go and walk around. So, at my Orchid Society, South Florida Orchid Society, we're talking about, you know, reducing costs. And you know how you get those S hooks at Home Depot or wherever you get them, and they're kind of expensive because they come 2 to a pack or 3 to a pack. Okay, so they were talking about getting galvanized wire. This one is 100 feet long, and for workshop, garden, house, and farm. I almost have a farm here, but this is what it looks like, and I've already started using it. So instead of buying all those S hooks and then getting stuck with, oh, this one's too short, this one's not long enough, you can buy this. Now this whole thing I think was $11, and I've already made 4, and when I buy the pack it's like $4. So I'll admit I'm not good at the math, I'm not good with the numbers, but that's a deal. That's a deal. I have so many that I can make. Now I'm taking it as I go. I was gonna make them all at once, but I'm taking it as I go because some of them need to be longer, some of them need to be shorter. I'm gonna show you what my daughter did because I need to get her to love orchids too, so that she can be more involved with me, because when she comes outside it's like all she wants to do is pull me away from the orchids, and very little times is she interested in actually what I'm doing and how I'm maintaining them, the watering. Like sometimes the holes she has fun, but I have to show you. I got her into it. I got her into taking a little keiki off of a dendrobium, putting it on a little mount, and I'll show you. She had fun, and I told her you have to water it every day, and she's doing it. So let's see what happens. So I showed you all my orchids. I showed you one tip with the wire. Here's another tip. So I don't know if you know, I would use the sprayers that are the pump bottles, the 1 gallon. Then I went to Amazon, I think, and I bought the blue one that has, and I'll show you in a second. I'm looking straight at it. I don't feel like getting up right now, but it has a little adapter so you can charge it with the same cord that you charge your phone. So you charge it, and it's battery operated, like it's the whatever, electrical. And yeah, it almost caught fire. And I don't want to talk badly about the product because it was my fault. I knew that it had a little plug thing, and I let it get wet in the rain, and then I said, oh, it's fine, plugged it in again, put it to the I don't know how I didn't anyway, don't try that at home, because I learned the hard way. Then I tried to use it. I put all the fertilizer in there, and I tried to use it, and the thing started smoking, smelling really weird, and it didn't quite catch on fire, but I felt like fire was a-coming. It was gonna happen. So I took my hose and I wet it all in that electrical part and the whole thing. Anyway, I killed it. That thing is no longer working. Obviously I can't return it because I broke it. I literally broke everything that I'm not supposed to do. Like, you're not supposed to, you know, get it wet and then soak it and then burn it, and then yeah, I did. So that, and you know what, honestly, it didn't work that well for me, because the whole thing of coordinating to charge it, do you hear that? So I've told you in another video that there is, instead of an ice cream truck, a truck that sharpens knives in my neighborhood. I don't know why I feel like now I have to whisper, but it's really creepy. And he comes around, and the truck looks very, I mean, very rustic. Very rustic. It's like white, and there's rust, and he looks like he took a knife to write in Spanish, the knife sharpener person or whatever. I don't know what he calls himself, but it's kind of creepy, and I hear it now. So anyways, side note. So bottom line, back to my story, I killed the blue electric sprayer, even though, I mean, it was working okay, but still I had to refill that thing at least 3 times in order to fertilize all the orchids, and then I had to charge, and then so I don't know why it didn't work for me as well as I wanted it to work. I thought it was going to be the perfect solution, and no, and so I guess it just so happens that I killed it. So that's that. So then I said, I am going to try something new, because my friend Laz told me this is easy. This is $12 from Ophi's. Do they sell it online? Perhaps. Ooh, there's instructions. I should read them. But he said this is a 6-gallon sprayer. So I would have to refill that 3 times. So this should last me all of my orchids and have some left over. I hope. I remember in Blanca's early videos, she also used this thing. So it might work. Let's see if it works. It's only $12, so, you know. But then I thought, oh my goodness, what a pain. You got to take the hose out, stick the hose in, stick the hose out. So then that's one thing. And then another thing, and then Roxy was telling me that sometimes this shoots very, not like a spray. It's too strong. And so you have little seedlings or whatever, and then it's too strong. So can you believe Roxy invented an attachment for this thing from her 3D printer? And don't look at my nails, because I have been working in the garden. Look at this thing. It looks like a little baby shower head, so that you could spray them nicely. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of her. Like this, I saw that, I go, I need one of those. I need one of those. So I bought one from Ophi's, and I don't know exactly how they're gonna sell them, but this is what it comes with. And then I think you could turn it around, but take this off. You put this on. Oh, and it snaps right in. It fits perfectly. How did she do that? So then, one problem solved. It's gonna spray nicely. Yay! The next problem is putting in and out of the hose. Oh my gosh, where is that thing? Oh, I gotta stop it for a minute because I didn't bring it out. Hold on. So here it is, guys, and I'm not getting anything from this, promoting this brand or anything, but Laz told me that this quick connect little gadget makes everything so easy. You put it onto your hose. Now I still gotta do it. I gotta get my husband to put it on the hose, but he was like, you just click on and click off. So this is gonna be easy, on and off, easy, quick. And taking off the sprayer and putting this on. So you know what? Maybe this is a solution now for my fertilizing that's going to make things a lot easier. Or when I want to do, I don't know, I probably should have bought another one for the fungicide, the insecticide, because I had sprayers, one for each thing, because I didn't want to mix them. But I don't know if I can put and I think Laz also told me that he has a separate one for feeding and a separate one for, like, you know, the medicines and all that. So if it works, I'll get another sprayer, problem solved. So I'm gonna try this. Already tried this. Love this. And let's see how it goes. I mean, maybe I'll make a fertilizing video where we mix up all of this, because I remember when I was watching Blanca, I was like, that's so complicated. I cannot, I don't know. So maybe I need to actually do it, learn it, and I mean, it can't be that complicated. But I also, you know what? I also had another tip for you. I hope you heard it in the video of the show. Some of my cats, now none that I have around here, but I'll show you one that have wrinkled bulbs. And I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it because I don't know what it is that's causing the wrinkled bulbs. And so she was asking me, she's so smart. She was asking me, okay, how do you fertilize? How do you feed? This and that, blah, blah, blah. And CalMag. And then she mentioned CalMag. I'm like, oh yeah, I do a lot of that. Ton of that. She's like, how often? I go, well, every time I feed. How often do you feed? Every week. Weekly, you know, that whole thing. And she's like, well, that's a lot of CalMag, because, you know, we do CalMag once a month. I mean, if it's the very hot summertime, then maybe twice a month. And I'm like, oh, so too much CalMag. So that's one thing that I think I'm going to lay off of to see if it helps out or if I see any changes, because orchid growing is all about doing and then observing and then amending whatever you're doing, because a lot of times you got to learn, and what happens here is not the same as what's going to happen in someone else's house and someone else's environment and someone else's with someone else's pots and someone else's medium of choice. Who knows, right? So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to see if it does better, because I've noticed a handful that the bulbs are really wrinkly. So immediately you start to think, okay, they're dehydrated, but they could also be dehydrated because the roots are shot. maybe you could drown them and they're still not gonna rehydrate because the roots are shot and they cannot absorb. So I'm hoping I didn't just, you know, totally damage at least 5 cats, but there's a high possibility, and I will show you examples. But without making this too long, let's go look at some blooms. Starting over here, we have my compots looking like they're doing well. They have spikes, they are blooming. That's exactly what I wanted. I see that there's space, so I was tempted to buy some more of those on sale rescue hard cane dendrobiums and adding them, but I figure, you know what, they're gonna grow and fill up, so I need to hold my horses. Over here, more compots are doing well, okay, and they're all different, and that's exactly what I had imagined because that's how I bought them. I bought them without. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put these. I don't have an exact spot where I'm gonna put these, but I think they're gorgeous, and this was a project that I love. If I could do a little bit more and then just, you know, add them to all over the house, I would love it. Okay, over here, they're not in their permanent location, but over here we have some dendrobium compots. I really like the pot, and look, oh my gosh, this says 81 and the other one says 88. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if those things work that well then, if I bought 3 and they all say it different, and they're pretty close together. But anyways, these are my den compots. Where do you think I should put these? At first I was thinking in the front of my house, but they would have to go on the floor and there's no way to hang them. So I don't know, I'm still trying to decide. The showstopper for today is going to have to be, besides the new ones, it's going to have to be this one. RTH Fushu Glory Happy Holiday. Oh my goodness, and this is a color changer. Look at this. So at first you can't really see the flaring. Then you're gonna see that this turns very pale, almost white, creamy color, and then you can really see the flaring of the yellow. I got it from J&J Plants. I love. It blooms once a year, but still, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I just noticed there's more. Wow, so this is 4, and then she's gonna bloom over here. I might be able to take her to my Orchid Society meeting. Who knows? Wow, that's exciting. I didn't even know that it was gonna bloom some more, but there you have it. This one, I believe I showed it on a short. Nakorn Chaisri Delight Bag Baby. She's gorgeous. That is gorgeous, and yes, scented. She's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's like the perfect sunset right there. I love. And then if you want something a little bit more delicate, it's this one. RLC Pamela Ann Oliveros. Is it Oliveros? Oliveros. This is from Gemini. So delicate. So this one's like in your face. Look at my colors. And then this one's like, but I'm fancy and delicate and more refined, right? That's the vibe that I get. Now this Tetraspis is not opening up right now, so we're gonna move her aside and take a look at the Dowiana cross. This is a Dowiana with Purpurata cross from Crowell Smith. And so it bloomed over here, it's already done. Then this one, and these are already dying out. But that was a beautiful bloom show. First bloom show for me from this one. I got this at their show. Oh my gosh, I see another lizard. This morning we had an issue with a lizard. It was so big, 2 of them, and I got it on film, and I could see it through the window right behind me. They live here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but anyway, isn't this gorgeous? I want to show you the tags just in case you want to screenshot and call them up. Again, this is a must-have. All I did was drop her into here. Massive amount of roots. I haven't killed her yet with my over cow magging situation. But look at how pretty the sepals are. Nice and thin. And then the petals are darker and more wide. And the labellum, like velvet. Veining in the throat. I mean, I can't. It's just gorgeous. Now, this one's already going out, but this was actually 2 bag babies. This is the example that I want to show you. This is one that I've had for a long time. I've been cow magging her for a long time. So I think that this is one that I don't think she'll recover. This is 2 bag babies and one. It actually bloomed anyway. This is Pink Empress. She bloomed anyway. And the bloom died out really fast. Let me show you. She was gorgeous. You could tell she's dying out before her time. And I think it's that she's dehydrated because she can't get it. So I might do a little deep pot and kind of really get in there and see what is going on and see if I can, I don't know, something, because this was one of the first bag babies that I bought when I went crazy, and I thought this deep pot is gonna hold them. I even think I potted her too deeply. The rhizome is buried. So you learn from your mistakes, guys. Don't bury the rhizome. Look here. The bulbs are drying up. They're all wrinkled up. So yeah, I'm not doing her justice at all. I may have, yeah, I don't know if this is salvageable, but I'm learning, and that's what counts. So I don't know how she got in here, but look at this beauty. This is from HC Orchids. This is, oh, she is holding on to her tag. Foul Yvonne Green Batman crossed with Foul Lee White, I think it's supposed to be Queen, missing the U, Blue Sea. Very, very easy. I put her here in a beautiful heart pot, probably from Bangjiang, but Lady Vanda also has these. Look how pretty. So pretty. And right behind it, we have the RLC Village Chief Tea Room, New Taiwan King. So last time I showed you the King of Taiwan. Uh-oh. Are we all looking at this? I'm gonna have to inspect carefully because that looks like either insect or I don't want to say the word. I don't want to say the word. I don't think it is because I don't see any evidence of thrips except for somebody's biting this or something happened here. Anyways, this is spectacular. This is gorgeous. This flower has lasted a very long time. It lasted that cold spell. Wait, what do we have here? What? We have more buds coming. Yeah, I love to see that. Now, if they could only get in cahoots and do it all at once, it would be even better. But this is gorgeous. I love her. I also got her from J&J. Over here, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to rearrange the novelty phals. I got these 2 shelves on Amazon, I believe, because they're very airy and they're light. I can move them in and out, whatever I need to do. But I don't know. I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna arrange them. Who knows? So anyways, this is Foul Ching Long Happy Queen Wilson. This one I believe was from Wilson Orchids. Look at how deep that color is. The saturation of those colors are just amazing. I love it. I love it. And I put 2 different ones together because they wanted to be roommates. And they get along great, guys, so don't worry. One more over here. This is from HC as well. And I believe if you haven't purchased from them, you can still save. You can still save 15%. So go ahead, look at the description, and you'll see all the details. hcorchids.com. This is this cross. He has so many hard to find crosses. You need to check it out, and you can save 15%. Okay, look at that. That is so beautiful. Heavily scented. Blooms all the time. So just in case, look at the stems. Look at how different they are. Okay, those are for sequential blooming. They bloom a lot. They bloomed here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So you don't cut these until they dry up. When they dry up, then fine. They're not gonna do anything else. But you leave it, and it'll keep blooming. That's the magic of novelty phals. I love them. If you don't have them, try them. I don't think they're as hard as the regular hybrids. For some reason, they do so well. I have so many though. I have some over here. I have some over there. I have some up in there. Okay, I think I've showed you this one before, but just in case you haven't seen it, this is the colors are right now at their peak. So the white is glittery. I think you can see it through the camera. I hope you can. The labellum is absolutely gorgeous, frilly with a deep color in the throat, very fuchsia. It has stripes. I mean, this is like absolutely perfect flower. It looks like a popcorn exploded or something like that. I don't even know how to describe it. No scent, unfortunately, but it's okay. And I have more buds coming. Look at these. So yeah, I'm really excited with this. This is so gorgeous. I got this at RF, and I will show you her name. From RF. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I'm gonna have to make a tag. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. And just before we move on to a couple more blooms, I did want to show you that these that I recently put up here. So I have a little conundrum. I want them to be bare root because I want to water them very often. But they are still drying up very quickly. So I'm going to have to get out here twice a day, it seems. So my conundrum is, should I take something to wrap them here, like maybe some cocoa fiber, and give them a little bit of moisture? Maybe, I don't know, maybe. What do you think? This was the one that my daughter did. Look at that. Look at that. And this is one of those mounds from moremudworks.com. So you can find him on Facebook and then see about his inventory and all that if you're interested. But ever since I put these here, look at all the new roots that are growing. Look, 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 look. This just happened. This was a few weeks ago. Look at that. Attaching to the mount, looking like they're happy. Here's another example. Here's another. This one, remember, this was, I just did this one. This was the hair pig. And you know that I just did it because I normally do not cut it off until I give it a little bit, and then I know if I can tug a little more, and then I cut it. So look, look, look. Even the newly mounted hair pig is doing well. So anyways, the mounts are working. I'm happy about that. You have to see my huge specimen den. This is so big. And don't look at the mess. I'm still kind of rearranging, but oh my gosh, I can't believe I won this for $80 at not my Orchid Society, but Wendy's Orchid Society. She invited me, and let me tell you, I am so glad I went. Look, 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 look. So let's see how many spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spikes. No, 15, no, 16. Oh my goodness. If only I could take this to get judged. Have I had it for a year yet? No, I can't take it. So usually if you want to take it to get judged, is it 6 months or a year? I think it might be a year. But this is a showstopper. I'm so happy I have her. Oof. I've already showed you the mic high, or maybe I just get confused because it was in a short. But this was from my beautiful orchid friend, Joanna. And look at that, another spike. Isn't she gorgeous? I love her. Oh, and another spike. Wow, beautiful plant. I love how it's mounted. And this was the other, and I left my old ladder here so I can show you. This was the other absolutely lovely pink basket from Roxy. Take a look. Be kind. Orchids 365. I absolutely love it, and I love the color. Look at how beautiful my Cattleya looks in there. So this one, I don't think I showed you. I didn't include her in the haul, but I will put a picture. This is a Home Depot find. Not quite bag baby because it was $29, but the kind that come in, let me see if I have, yeah. The kind that come in this. So there's plastic, there's one of these, looks very weathered, and then price tag. So it came in here, and I don't know why I'm gonna see if I can make a hole in this because it's driving me bonkers. I could use this, but, and don't look at this mess because I was planning, I was doing stuff, and I still gotta clean up. But, oh, now that we're here, look at these pots. Oh gosh, now they're stuck together. This one, you know, from RF. But I found these from Home Depot. I thought if you want to have something inside, this one is nice, and it has the little rubber things, and I believe it was like $4 or $5. So I grabbed some more pots, even though I don't need any more pots, but I grabbed them. So this is a quick, let me show you some blooms. My Brassavola nodosa, of course. And I just did a video. If you didn't see the video of my a plant that everybody, an orchid that everybody should have, you need to look at the one about the Brassavola nodosa because it's easy, it's fragrant, it's beautiful. And if you didn't know, if you're a newbie, you didn't know about them, you need to get a Brassavola or 10. All right, so that one is finishing. That one you've seen. Let's keep on trucking. Did I show you my Trichocentrum Ollie Palmer? Now, I'll probably put in the other footage when I took her out in the sun. Let me just take her out. Jeez, don't be lazy. Let them see it nicely. Look. Now, you also might notice that some of the leaves look like there's been some chewing going on. See that one? I have something that is chewing on my orchids. Now, I was very excited to soon show you my Copper Queen from Brethren. And then I come out today and I see this. Focus, please. Okay, so you're looking at, I think you're looking at a spike that's been chewed up. Someone or something came, and then I find this on the floor. Oh, it's not focusing. Focus. There you go. So the evidence that I wanted to show you, look at that. You see that? What is biting and completely taking out all the buds that I had here? I'm very upset about it. That's never happened before, at least that I knew of. So I need to figure out what it is. So let's go on. Let's go on with happy news. More Brassavolas over here. Let me go around so I can show you. This one is constantly blooming. Constantly blooming. It was about to bloom in my Brassavola video, and now here it is. And she's getting a lot of sun, but you know what? It doesn't do her harm. She has some coloration. That's okay. The anthocyanin tells me that she is at the maximum sun, and she blooms a lot because of it. So I'm happy with her right here at the edge of the pergola. Notice how she's backwards. She wants to just come out and take the sunlight, and she can have it. All right, down here, I never even mentioned this one because this is my Oncidium Dancing Lady, the first one that I got. She blooms, I think, twice a year. She's cute, but it's not my favorite. Here we have Dendrobium Green Lantern with a couple of extra blooms again. It's like she finishes and then 2 more and then 2 more and then 2 more. Okay, let's do more showstopper stuff. So this is Momolani Rainbow Elizabeth Off. So if you recognize the name, is this stuck? Oh yeah, it's stuck there. This is, I think it's a Waldorf cross because Elizabeth Off is the name, the cultivar. So look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I do think I got it from either Carmela or Orchids in Bloom. One of those two. But I absolutely love the combo of colors. It's so sweet, right? It looks like, I don't know, young and innocent. Very cute. Very cute. And right above we have LC Purple Cascade. This one is also really beautiful, from Carmela's Orchids from Hawaii. And it seems like this little tower got in cahoots all besides one. This one is gonna bloom again. This is the Spotted Charm. This one's finishing up. That's the King of Taiwan. And here, this tower is spiking. So soon we're gonna see a, oh my goodness, of course I forget when I'm in front of her, but that's the name, that it's a long name and it'll come to me soon, but right now, nope. It's white and purple. Oh my gosh. Anyways, moving on. Here we have Santa Barbara Sunset. This is gonna be really nice. Look how nice they look in the Roxy pots. I love the Roxy pots. But look at this big tall spike. She's gonna be gorgeous. She's not ready yet, but this is the showstopper for today. Look at that. Yeah, this is not the other one that I have. This is a different one. This is RLC Star of Siam Pumpkin from Kroll Smith in a Bangjong pot. Oh my goodness, is she not gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love it, I love it, I love it. Everything about this, I love. I love. And scent, let's see. Yes, but she just opened, so I'm gonna be patient, I'm gonna wait. Love it. And I have some buds over here. I have some buds over here. Spiking over there. Buds opening up over here again. We've already seen her a bunch of times, so I'm gonna keep moving. This Gulf Green Brassavola is now yellow. She used to be green, so really cool color changing thing going on. And then quickly let's walk by the Vandas, the Hibiki. Oh, I see buzz. Yen Corona again. It already bloomed and it's gonna bloom again. Yen Corona. That's the pink and green one. The Hibiki is still going. Like right now, I can't get her to stop. But anyway, what has me a little concerned is my lack of knowledge what to do with this one, the Kaisis. The black orchid over here that looks like it wants to go dormant, but I'm probably not doing the right thing. The other black orchid, Fred Clark After Dark. Oh, and I see a spike over here on my volcano trick. Look at that. And I just made a little video on this shenanigans because one of these things is not like the other. And here we have Brassavola Little Stars and Brassavola Mas Mejor. And I don't think at the moment I realized that they were different. But yeah, they're together like, not like twins, but let's just say they are sisters of some sort. Right behind it is one that doesn't stop blooming, as you can tell. Ben Fragrance, and it smells delicious, but the lighting I'm sure does not do it justice. This is from Bangjong. And we're gonna go quickly because I don't want to show you the same things again and again, and if I do show you, it'll be quick. Mary Dotson, very quick. I moved her up a little bit so she can get a little more light. Now this scent is delicious. I believe this is Mode Starfall or Bangjong Blue, one of those two. Now the tag doesn't seem to be on there. The tag is gone. So I think it's Bangjong Blue. Yeah. Beautiful. You can tell there's tessellata in there. And look, remember when I mounted this not so long ago? I did it with my society. Look. Roots attaching. All right, coming over here really, really quick. I don't know why I'm always in a hurry. This is Tessellata alba. This was a Home Depot find. Look at how big this flower is. And smells delicious. I love it. And beautiful Rapipath. Rapipath. And I think that's it for this section. I think that's it. Well, no. This one again. Still going from Moats. If you don't have this one, you need to get one. This was a gift from Roxy for my birthday last year. Moats is going to have more open house events. So you cannot beat those prices on Moats Vandas. Here we have my Vanda falcata, formerly known as Neo Phoenicia falcata. Smells like a vanilla milkshake. I love it, love it, love it. So what came from RF are actually the little seedlings that are taking forever to grow. This has been growing like this for 2 years, and I think honestly I don't think I'm going to do any more Vanda seedlings because they take too long for me. I thought I had more patience. And that one's on the way out, so let's quickly go to the let's quickly head to the greenhouse. So I've added some orchids down here, and I think it's a good idea. I think it is a good idea to start putting them under my tree. I love the look, and honestly I just don't have any more space. So I don't know if I showed you my Vanda Violetta. This is my third Vanda Violetta. I put her on the tree. I secured her better than I did last time. And yes, there's a man over here meditating, very relaxed. So plans are coming. I'm not going to tell you any more than that, a little sneak peek, but I'm doing something. Something's going to happen here. So this is my section of orchids on trees, hoping that I will have the Blanca effect eventually, hopefully, if the iguanas and squirrels give me permission, I can make these trees look better. But they're constantly out here. I think they try to get these from the palms. They are trying to get these. They knock them down. They pick them up again. And it's really annoying. I also have plans for this. This is an eyesore right now, but I have plans, so don't worry. There will be plans. It's not going to look like that for much longer. I mean, maybe a little longer, but I still have some dens that are blooming. I might as well show you these beautiful blooms. So I can't wait for them all to attach. The dens, like I said in another video, are attaching nicely. The phals. Wah, wah. The phals. I don't know what the heck is up with the phals. But, at least this one has a spike. But look at the leaves. They look so bad. But at least they spike anyway when they look horrendous. Yeesh. Anyways, maybe it's going to be only dens that I am going to mount out here. Anyway, really quickly, let's come into the greenhouse. Right about now, Let's see how hot it is. Oh. Oh. Well, that doesn't work, right? Maybe I got it wet. Lately, I'm breaking all my... I'm breaking all of the supplies. Anyway, this is a beautiful den that blooms over and over again. I bought her on sale. She was on clearance. I didn't even know what she was going to be, but I don't regret it at all. She blooms a lot. I should have done a big compote. That's that. Don't know her name. She's a no ID. Wow, it feels like 100 in here, and it is mid-November. Over here, I already showed you, I think, my chocolate drop. But I see some discoloration on the leaves, so I am concerned. I've already treated her. And I will, let me move these a little bit further away. Let's see what happens with that. Beautiful Vanda. Yes, from Home Depot. It's okay. You can get your Vandas from wherever you want to get them. You can get Vandas from all over the place. I have no shame. I get them from here, there, everywhere. Mem, Tian, Chai, crossed with Denisoniana. So very heavily fragranced and delicious. Frequent bloomer. Yeah, I'm filming. Okay, so I was saying goodbye to my husband, and then now let's see what's next here. This one is the one from Bangjan that I think was mislabeled, but it's okay. I'll get down to the bottom of it. Anyway, she was on clearance and she smells delicious. And moving on. This one was from Home Depot. Blooms a lot. Where's the tag? Jirac Fruity. Jirac Fruity. So nice with fragrance. Yes, it smells fruity. And then we have a beautiful spike over there. This is my mom's plant, and this is the Nobiles Amber, growing like crazy. But I need your advice. So way back when my mom gave her to me, like 2.5 years ago, there is moss in there, and I haven't been able to take her out. So I have a situation where I think I need to decide whether she's going to come out of there or not. I'm afraid to damage her. And look, she's already with all her sheaths ready. She blooms in January, February, but I don't know what to do. If I should take her out of there or just let her be in her basket. She's attached so well. Like, I'm leaning towards a let her be in her basket kind of thing. But you know, this basket's not going to last forever. And inside there's cocoa coir, but then there's also moss in the center, because that's my mom's watering style. Barely watering and just putting the most water retentive situation in there. And I'm not the same. I water too much. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I leave her there? I have more of her. So this one over here is also my mom's plant, Nobiles Amber. And she got a little sunburn. So my mom's like, oh my goodness, take her and fix her. So I took her and repotted her, and she's doing fine in here in the greenhouse. But yeah, she's doing fine. This one, I don't know if I should repot or not. But anyway, over here, this is working well. I have buds over here. The only thing bad is when there's a gust of wind and this flap kind of hits all of these, and they've fallen before. But ooh, I see good stuff here. This is, what is this? Puparata. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start like Nelson singing. You already saw Walter August. You saw this marvelous bloom show, I believe. This is crazy. This is Zekia Lynn, and I bought 2 little for sale from Sunset Nursery, and look what happened. So I see buds over here. It's supposed to be a bloom show, but there's not that much blooming in here. This is Dendrobium Sunshine. Pretty. So that's it. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. This Barana Jade Green doesn't stop, doesn't quit, and it's okay. Here's the other part of her. I should have put them all together. But my new thing is gonna be, guys, it's going to be, oh my god, for a second I thought Smiley A was blooming, And no, again, these have all shifted. This one, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it is spiking. But my new thing is going to be, if you're not doing that awesome and you are a repeat, I'm just gonna have to take you out and put you on the trees. That's what I think I should do. Put them on the trees, because unless Santa's gonna bring another pergola, I have no more room. And that's it. So I want to sign off today by saying, make time for things you love. Let me know which from my haul you like the best. Give me advice, please, on the shriveling of the pseudobulbs, because I know I have experts here. I want to thank the members. I just recently learned that there's some friends of mine that became members that I wasn't even aware. So thank you, Emmanuel, and a couple of others that, of course, at this moment, I can't remember exactly. But thank you again. If you want to join, I have a very, very low-priced fee of $1.99. Because I don't want to, this is not like a money maker type thing. It's just like a little bit will help when I go to shows, when I, need to buy stuff for the orchids. Like today, I had to buy the hose thing. I bought the other thing when you're buying supplies, when you're buying orchids, and the time, because it takes a lot of time to stop and do videos. And I have people waiting for me to go to parties. It's a Friendsgiving. Are you ready? I'm gonna go in and get dressed now. You wanna tell them to make time for things they love? Like you? Make time for things you love. Just like that. Yay, okay. Bye guys, have a great Sunday.